Today I'm going to show you how to make this stitch. It's a knitted stitch, as you can see. It has only 4 rows to make. The alternate row is always the same, so you have to mostly learn 2 rows, because the other rows are all purl, the alternate rows. It's a very beautiful stitch, as you can see. You will find written the pattern too at the top of the video. Hope that you find this video useful and that you try it. We start with the casting on. Now, casting on, we have to make stitches multiples of 9 plus 2. So for the casting on, we make multiples of 9 plus 2. You continue casting on. For those who don't know how to cast on, I also have videos on how to cast on. You continue casting on. We're going to start the first row. The first one we don't knit it, as always. I never knit it. And we knit the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2. Now we're going to put the thread over here. And we're going to knit 2 together from the back. We pick them from the back, like that. And we knit them together. We put the thread again over here. The next one we don't knit it, we put it on the needle. And we knit 2 together, the next 2 from the front here. Now, we take that stitch we didn't knit and we pass it over. Again, we put the thread over here and we knit the last 2. This is the pattern, how it is. Then you have to, all the time you have to repeat this pattern. You knit them together, 2. Again, you put the thread over here and you're going to start again. You knit 2, 1 and 2, put the thread over here, knit 2 together from the back, like that. Again, you put the thread over here. The next one you don't knit it. You knit 2 together. You pass the stitch from here to here. You put the thread over here again and you finish by knitting 2 together. You put the thread again over here and you start again. You knit 2 and you continue the pattern like that. That is, we are at the end of the stitch here. We have the last 2. We put the thread over here. We finish the stitch, the pattern with, as you know, with 2 together. We knit 2 together. We put the thread over here. We're supposed to finish with 1 stitch, and with the last one we knit it. I prefer to knit it from here, the last one, so it becomes more neat. And that is the first row ready. Now the second row, you have to do it every alternate row. It's very easy to make. The first one you don't knit it. You put it directly on the needle and you purl the whole row. If you prefer to knit it, the first one, you can always knit it, but I prefer not to knit it, the first stitch. And you knit the whole row. That is the second row, and every alternate row how you have to make it. And you finish the last stitch, you have to finish with a knit. You knit the last. Now we're going to start the third row. The first one we don't knit it, and we're going to knit 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. We put the thread over here. We take the next 2 and we knit them together from the back. We knit 1 and we knit 2 together. Put the thread over here and we're going to start again from the beginning. We knit 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Put the thread over here. We knit 2 from the back over here. We knit 1 and we knit 2 together. Again, we put the thread over here and we start again from the beginning. We knit 4 and you continue all the row like that. I finished this pattern with 2 together. Here I made 2 together, knitted 2 together. Now I'm going to turn the thread again over here, and we're going to finish with 2 stitches on the needle, and we knit the last 2 stitches like that, and that is how the row finishes. And now we're going to do the alternate row. The 4th row is the alternate row. The first one I prefer not to knit it, and you can knit it the first one. If you prefer to knit it, you can knit it, but I prefer not to knit it the first one, because it becomes neater. So you can knit it, or you can just put it on the needle, and you purl the whole row. Every alternate row, it's like that. You knit it, and those are the 4 rows that you have to learn. Then you have to start again from the first row. After you finished those 4 rows, you start again from the first row, and you will have this result. As you can see, it's a very nice stitch. It's very beautiful. Hope that you found this video useful, and that you understood what I was doing, and that you try it. Bye for now.